Fast Track Productions is a student-led events management company based in Staffordshire University.
Our first event is on February 6th, 7th and 8th, where teams have 2 days to write 2 original tracks.
The tracks will be based on briefs that we assign to them, and they'll be judged on how well they manage to interpret these briefs.
The judges for the event are Holly Banton from Phoenix Records, Alex Hugh, the technical instructor for Staffordshire University, and Sunny Phoenix, an events manager and Ibiza DJ.
Here's a short documentary on our debut event, Compete to Complete 2015.
On the 6th, 7th and 8th of February 2015, Staffordshire University hosted Fast Track Productions' premiere event, Compete to Complete, where teams of students were set the challenge of writing, recording, mixing and mastering 2 tracks in 2 days, all to specific briefs that were assigned to them. Each team had 48-hour access to a recording studio and were given complete creative control over the style, genre and production of their tracks. All they would have to do to win first place prize of digital release and of music video with Phoenix Records would be to impress the 3 judges of the competition. Throughout the 48 hours, we met up with the teams to track their progress and get all the updates on the competition. We gave the teams the briefs dreaming, and then 24 hours in, live in the fast lane, along with a curveball sample to deal with for good measure. So we've just given our contestants their first brief, Dreaming. We're about to go and see what they think of it. Let's have a listen. Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. How is this a dream?
It's very like.
What's your interpretation of it?
Like it's more like the soundtrack for a dream kind of thing. It's very spacey, like,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like you're on an adventure, like you're moving, and as the song progresses, like the dream's progressing, you go
deeper into it, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Different places in the dream, and it's just following your dream. It's like an aid to a dream, I suppose.
Nice.
I suppose.
It's a soundtrack to a dream.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We'll leave you to it. What's up?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, play some
Video
tunes.
fucking crazy drum breaks.
Go for it. No,
It's actually coming along
It's
good.
coming
Like the
along
song's
good.
actually
We're
sounding good now.
We're making it the style that it's supposed to be. Though.
Yeah, we've got the basic foundations down, so it's just adding all the stuff that will make it how it's meant to sound. Because at the minute it's literally just guitar and drums, but it's not going to sound like it's guitar and drums. It's kind of weird. Like it will make sense when we play the track.
Yep.
Guitar and drums is the foundation, but it's not what it's going to sound like after.
Cool. So a lot of other people would think sort of when you think of a dream, you've got sort of the like ethereal sounds. I just heard some heavy.
Well, can I just
Almost
say
rock
something?
guitar.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Do you know what is also a type of dream?
Go
A
on.
nightmare.
Oh.
So it's an adaptation. So it still fits in, and I do talk about dreams in the lyrics and stuff, but it's more on the nightmare side of things than it is a normal dream.
The competition was now well underway, and to keep up their energy and creativity, the teams had a short break to get some food and drink.
Yo, Jake, we're just in the men's bogs at the moment. Talk to me about your track.
Yeah, it's a bit cheesy. It's good, though. It's good. It's feeling really good right now.
Sweet, let's go and have a listen.
We need this a lot.
Yeah, quite a
A
lot.
lot.
It actually smells in here extremely
Not
bad.
me.
What would you reckon the worst smell over the weekend has been?
Me. I think I'm the only one that's not had a shower.
About a quarter of the way into the competition, we let the teams knuckle down and went to talk with one of Staffordshire University's lecturers, Carl Barton, about the event.
think the concept of the 48-hour event's a really interesting one, actually. To get students together, we normally sort of work in time as music tech students. We're normally nocturnal and want to record through the night anyway, and we don't really get the opportunity to do that at the university. Certainly when I was a student years ago, we never got the opportunity to do this, so it's really good for people always saying, yeah, it'd be great if we could record all night. Now you actually can. It's great to get that, and the entries look really good so far. I genuinely would like to see, especially with technology that we've got in the building as well, I couldn't see why this couldn't be linked to other unis, and not necessarily having uni battling uni, and perhaps linking the actual, where they show the tracks at the end of the final together. I think you could actually have cross-collaboration going on.
Yeah.
So you arrive, you know, as a drummer or whatever, and you don't know who the team is you're not necessarily going to be with. You could be working with your guitarist, but your vocalist could be at Birmingham or at Manchester or at Liverpool. It'd be really interesting to mix it up.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
The teams had really made some progress in their tracks throughout the night, and coming up to 9 AM, we decided to throw a curveball into the competition, forcing the teams to use a sample provided by the Fast Track Productions team in their songs, where bonus points would be given depending on its creative use. We went to see how some of the teams had used it. So the curveball sample, I don't think, has thrown you off too much then if you're almost there.
Fits really well, yeah.
Fits really well. Can we have a quick lesson and see how you've used it?
Well, we've used it in a couple of ways. If you actually just take the sample and put it straight in the track, it kind of sort of works straight away anyway. So and then like again we did then later on we sort of chop it up and put a few effects on it. So
nice. It's going to be sick. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, brainstorming like at the beginning, like just playing like MIDI beats, but then I went on Reason and actually made like actual sound drums.
Brilliant. No, so it's working well. And we'll get Jamie's thoughts. He's just walked in. Whole track, how are you feeling about it now? There are 4 hours left. No pressure.
I'm feeling confident. I feel like we've done most of it. Just need to have the finishing touches.
Brilliant. And curveball sample didn't throw you off too much? Seems to fit in quite well?
Yeah, I think it helped. It wasn't as horrible as we thought it would be.
Cool. With time ticking away, only an hour left to complete the first track, the teams were hard at work, rushing to put the final touches to their songs. With stress levels at an all-time high, we went to meet one of the judges, Sonny Phoenix, a resident Ibiza DJ, events and artist manager, about his thoughts on the competition entries so far.
I've been saying since I heard about the competition how difficult it is what you ask these guys to do. At the end of the day, you could sit and do 2 tracks in 2 days, but to get them to like a competent standard, especially for competition or for other people to listen to, is difficult. Simple as that. Like to get kind of a level of track where you'd be happy to also, not just give it in as a final entry, but potentially to have it signed by someone, to have it at that level within 2 days is a difficult task. It's simple as that. I'm not surprised they've been here for like 2 days straight.
Yeah.
To be honest, now, I would go where I imagine most of them have gone, and when you think of something dreams, I think like when I instantly heard your criteria dreams, or the brief being dreams, I instantly went along the kind of vibe in my head as almost as like your sample that you've asked them to put into the track is very kind of more mellow and epic. Speaking to your metal guys, other way around, the dreams one is their hard one. I'm interested to hear the difference in, because that was out of the box to me. Because instantly with dreams, I think a dream could be anything, but I would go personally. That's where my mind went to instantly. Was a more kind of chilled out. 100%.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This kind of game, it's like it's almost extracurricular without being, and it's easy to. This is from my, I've done a 2-year music course myself, so. Part of what the course, part of the information it gave you was how to apply the practical knowledge to the theory. Yeah, there's nothing like actually doing that. So you know, sitting in a course and learning the theory and behind everything, and obviously getting some practical knowledge is fantastic, but this gives it a little bit more scope to be applied knowledge, basically, because you're doing something from your own bank of creativity, if you like, and you're not working necessarily to it. I know they've got a kind of a general brief, but not working specifically to something that would be laid out in a curriculum of a course. These guys can, you know, take this from here and put it onto the screen and for you guys. That's practical application. So it's a million times better. It's the same as when I learned to promote. They taught me that, but actually doing it's a different thing. Being on the ground and handing out the flyers and doing what you've got to do. So this is great for them guys, I should imagine.
After the first day had been completed, we gave the teams their second brief, Life in the Fast Lane. Yeah, we shall come in and see what your thoughts are on the second brief, Life in the Fast Lane.
Ooh, this sounds interesting.
Not going well right now. We've got a chord progression.
Cool.
We do want to hear it. I made it on here.
Yeah,
it
let's have
sounds,
a.
like terrible for now. It's like it's not playing. Yeah, it's like I'm just playing around the stems right now, but we know the chords that we're going to use.
Brilliant. So you got sort of a basis for the track now. Yeah. So it's not stumped you instantly. You're getting going straight away. Hit the ground running. Okay. The ideas are flowing. How are you doing?
Brainstorming more than anything.
Brainstorm on anything. We'll come and get your thoughts on this second brief, The Life in the Fast Lane.
Oh, we're enjoying it.
It is very much a lot of our music that we like. So.
Yeah. Well, sped up, messy stuff. So.
Sped up, messy stuff. It sounds good. Which one do you think sort of harder? Is it the first one, the second one going to be harder? What are your thoughts on that?
I think this one's.
I think this one.
Yeah, I do think this is harder. Like the first one, like with Dreaming, you can be a lot more musical. Like whereas just Life in the Fast Lane, like you just got to think, boom, like go, like ready.
Yeah.
Like, find something to get people, off and rolling.
Usually there's more in a tune, which is associated with fast lane chasing.
Yeah. Like more elements, more synthesis going on, like. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. How are you feeling about it so far?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Don't know. We've only just written the song, and we've got like, wait, what time is it?
It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. Have you just gone?
Yeah, we probably should have started a little bit earlier, but
it just took us a while to get the inspiration right.
Yeah.
But like,
I think we found something.
We found something that we're really excited about now, I think.
Cool.
So
it's just a case of tuning snares. Like expertly tuning snares.
Oh wow. We've got Moonjail as well, remember? So.
And then getting it all together. How you doing, guys? Just getting started now. Well, that means you've probably got an idea for what you want to do for our second brief, Life in the Fast Lane.
Yeah, well, it's how would you describe it?
Your idea for?
Very different and very much more upbeat than our previous track.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fit
very funk orientated.
Okay. Oh, that'd be cool. So much more up tempo.
Yeah.
Same sort of instrumentation.
Yeah, we're gonna sort of get a bit more sort of we're gonna sort of put a few more like MIDI keyboards, that kind of thing into it this time, but yeah, sort of bass, guitar, drum and bass.
Life in the fast lane.
The competition is almost 3/4 of the way through now, and the teams are still hard at work. Some finding that just staying awake for the full time is a task in itself. We went to find out what challenges the teams had faced so far and how they were coping.
What have you found the most challenging so far?
We're trying to keep awake.
I haven't found that difficult. I've only had 3 hours sleep, but I'm alright.
I'm alright after doing that monster energy. I'll still remember the can.
I think the hardest part is to keep churning out music magically throughout all that time.
So the work rate and keeping your high work rate.
Pitch shift it up a semitone. No! Pitch shift it up a semitone, write it in C, and then pitch it down.
So now you're more 3/4 away through the 48 hours. What have you found the most challenging to do?
Stay away from that.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Just stay away.
Keeping a constant workflow.
Yeah. I think the workflow's been better today, isn't it? Really. We're taking shifts today, whereas yesterday we were just just all wanted to be in there at the same time, and it's got a bit much. So like, we weren't as productive as we were today. But yeah, it's a learning curve. Like I've never done it before. So
Caught a hit of wall about 2 hours ago.
Hit a wall.
So,
Now we smashed through the wall.
Yeah, so we're sort of trying to
You smashed through a wall. What brought you through the wall?
just forcing things that probably shouldn't really work and hoping they do.
The 48 hours has now elapsed and the competition entries submitted. We sat down with our judges to listen through the tracks and decide upon a winner.
It's very good, yeah. Yeah, that's a very kind of Marmite type track on most of the criteria. I'm thinking, well, there's actually some really ambitious, really creative, really good stuff on there, but there's also, like, if they only had a day.
Bring yourself back to that point, don't you? Like, you can't only have 24 hours and to put something together like that.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's, and again, like, because it's kind of almost more like something like the brief, it's more like nightmares than floppy dreams. So I was thinking, it's not really doing it, because I was thinking, actually, no, it's still doing it. It's a song about it.
The lyrics
every
as well.
night.
Originally written. It's nice. The final quality of the track, considering.
Yes, it's really good. 24 hours.
Yeah, the mix is level.
But I've probably actually I would go the other way on a couple of things. I thought the brief didn't strike me as dreams enough in that, because of the heavy club feel, because it's a big kind of club driven dance track. I mean, I think like the little the guitar melodies and those kind of things are quite bonobo-esque in a way, and they do use reverb a lot, and you do get that kind of floaty kind of feel and vibe to it, but I didn't feel it was as strong as some of the others in that sense.
With all the tracks having a unique take on the brief, an excellent production quality and an interesting style, it was a tough decision for the Compete to Complete judges, the winner only just beating second place by a small margin. However, a winner was decided, and for Compete to Complete 2015, the winners were Jamie Fellows, Brandon King and William McLeod, with their track, Android Endorphins.
What we've actually got here is the airbed. Alex doesn't know that I've taken over this particular part, by the way, and I'm just sort of chilling out listening to iTunes, got a couple of shows on, and
However, my fart in F14 earlier was terrible.
Oh,
hello.
We caught a runner on a piss break.
Mine went to instantly was a more kind of
chilled out vibe.
Oh yeah, nice vibe to it. And just,